1.
Welcome back to episode 2, yes, of the Brownies. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, today, like we said, we always starting off with prayer. We're glad to talk to you once again. We're glad to see your pretty faces, comments, like, share, so we can bring other people in. But I'm going to start off really quick with a quick prayer. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, God, I thank you for this moment. I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for the souls that we're going to bless on tonight, God. We're using this platform to glorify you for healing, transparency, and transformation. God, we thank you for everything that you're doing in our lives, and we thank you for what you're doing and the people that we're speaking to lives. God, continue to heal, bless, and restore. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. So,
welcome.
I don't know why this song has been in my mind, like late in the midnight hour. God's going to turn it around and around. I just feel like God is turning everything around right now. Like, I just feel like that. It's this song just has been playing in my head, in my mind, and in my spirit. Today on this episode, we are going to talk about bruises.
And we're going to talk about our businesses.
Yes.
We're both business owners.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to touch on that. We want this to be a platform for other Black-owned businesses to be able to share your business. So it'll reach a broad platform of people. So we're going to do that for everyone. If you have a business, we want you to DM us with your business so that we can announce it.
Comment.
We're going to announce your businesses on our podcast to get you out there, to put you out there. Because hide it for what?
Let's grow together.
Let's do it together, because my business might be able to help your business. Your business might be able to help my business, and the cycle goes on. It's a snowball effect.
Absolutely.
Like, you know how it snowballs, just keeps growing. That's what we're about. We're about the snowball effect, about continuing to grow and to get bigger, one after another and another and another. And so that's what we're here for. A lot of people, put their businesses on Facebook, on TikTok. But when you talk about how big podcasts are and how big a broad range of people that are reached, we're doing this for the good of the people.
Yeah,
so we definitely want you to share your business with us so that we can mention it on our podcast.
We want to know.
We're local, so therefore, if you want to actually come on set, we're going to allow people to actually come on set and give you a 30 seconds of fame to announce your business, to talk about your business. Because we want to know.
Yes,
your business might be able to help us.
Absolutely.
So we're opening up that platform as well, so people to actually come live on set to introduce your business. So we're doing that for our brown girls, our brown community. We talked about we want the brown men to like and share our podcast. We're not going to really have a platform for men to come on set, but you're also able to, if you're a Black man and you own a business, we want you to tell us your business, and we will announce it on set. But the platform is for Brownie girls, so we want to make that perfectly clear that we're not being biased, but our struggle is and being recognized, it goes deeper. And so we really want to put brown women out there. But again, if you're a Black man that owns a business, we definitely want you to send it to us, and we will announce it. But as far as coming on set, we want our Black women business owners to come on set with us.
Absolutely.
So I want to just make that. I want to, be transparent. I just want to be transparent.
Come on in. Let's be transparent. We love the brothers, but however,
you can't come on set.
You can't come on set, but you can showcase your business.
But
we have some good brothers out there that are doing it and putting it down for the community. So we need y'all to share your businesses as well. Another thing that we wanted to touch base on tonight is just getting close to your heart. You know, we're about talking and growing up as a brown girl or brown woman in the inner city. As I mentioned before, I come from Baltimore. Don comes from PG County. You know, we want to, talk about the beauty and the bruises. So come on, and we're going to talk about those two things on this episode of the Brownies. So let's dig into it.
And life is that, you know how they say life is like a box of chocolates. What color is chocolate?
Brown, girl.
Brown. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what's going to be thrown your way. But you got to be able to handle it and throw it back or hit it back or knock it out the box. Knock it out the box, Rick. Hey, knock it out the box. I always got to do something crazy.
Yes, but even in
please forget
that, even in us knocking it out the box, God still shows us grace. That's the good thing about it. Like with those bruises and them knocking it out the box, God still shows us grace in those moments. There was a covering. God is our covering, and that's why we're here today, representing Brownies, girl.
I just love this concept that you and I came up with over a year ago, and how it's in full circle. Like we're really, and guys, this is unscripted. We didn't take weeks and weeks writing up something or what. This is like that story I gave y'all last episode. That just happened this week. It did. It just happened. So I travel for my job, and I was away, and I spent a lot of time away. Every week I'm away. I'm away from my friends. I'm away from my family. I'm away from the ones that love me and I love them. I'm away from all my men.
Not all the men.
That's it. Oh. See what I'm saying? I just be saying stuff, y'all. I don't be understanding.
All the men.
I swear on everything I love. Sis.
It's all right. Every one of them is watching this.
But my point is, I'm always
they
gone.
They are serious. Your baby be crazy.
I know.
They be tuning in, but go ahead. Everyone.
But my point is that I spend a lot of time away from my friends and my family and the people that love me the most. So I spend a lot of time by myself. And sometimes I get extremely lonely, and that's why God finds me in those times when I'm by myself. That's why He touches me and talks to me and speaks to me. And y'all, I asked my pastor one time. This is no lie. Y'all can call Billy T. Staten Jr.
I call the pastor.
Call him, cause I got him on speed dial.
She really does.
I really do.
Like, every time we go out of town, he is telling us what church to go to. Like
that.
Believe it or not, we in church. We done visit so many churches
because of him.
Being on
every time we go out of town, I
pastor.
call my pastor Billy T. Staten Jr. from Nehemiah Worship. I call him up, or I text him, or I FaceTime. I do something. I was like, "Hey, pastor." Well, the first thing I'm going to say is I'd be like, "Hey, pastor, how do I know if God talk?" Like, because I didn't know if that was like a myth. Because he always say in the church, God spoke to me and told me what to talk about. And I'm like, is God really, like, are they sitting at the table? What they doing? Like, is he coming through the speakers or Alexa? Like, when he say God, like, so I asked, I said, God, when he's speaking to me, is he just going to show up and I'm just going to see this man in white?
Yes, he is. Right by your head.
Like, what's, like, how am I going to know he's speaking? He was like, Dawn, why you always gotta be so off the chain?
Extra.
I'm like, no, Pastor, I'm being serious. I want to know he's speaking to me. Like, what are you gonna say? He's like, cause you'll know when you're making decisions. If it's a decision from God, like you'll know. Like, he was like, you saved, and you know God, you profess God as your Lord, Savior, Jesus Christ. So you'll know. And I was like, okay. And ever since my pastor told me to give it to God, and He's going to speak back. He's going to tell you what to do. Like, and it really, and if anybody knows me, they know I'm off the chain. And my pastor always tell me, he was like, oh my God, please don't say that. I'm not listening. He be closing his ears. I be like, no, but I got to keep it real, Pastor. Like, but God really, really, truly speaks to me when He knows that I'm serious. And like, I don't speak to him like, God, send me a husband. Because He might send me somebody else's husband.
So you gotta be specific.
So I gotta be
send me mine.
Send me my Boaz.
I don't want you. I don't want God to send me your Boaz. Like why do people keep saying send me my Boaz?
What do you want to send me then?
So he wanted a man in a field picking grapes, like because of that movie. I want him to send you who's for you.
Okay, no, okay, but that's
who own the
okay,
wine.
sis.
You want that?
Okay, wait.
With a cowboy hat on?
No,
we don't want that. We want who God created for you.
But no, seriously, y'all. No, this is real talk. Like I told y'all that story, the last episode. Because I spent a lot. So the purpose of what I'm saying is that we've been talking about doing this for a year, and last minute it just came together. We just was like, we doing this.
I was like, I'm calling my boy because he deliver every time on everything.
So she knew somebody and they hooked us up. But
can we mention him? I mean, since we are shouting out businesses, can we mention our man? Can we mention you behind the scenes? Austin, I couldn't wait. Yes, Austin. He has been there for my family and almost every celebration, my birthday, my daughter's birthday. Austin is that man. He's that guy. He is an awesome photographer. He promotes within the brown community in general, like real estate, like first time business, people. Like he is just that guy. Like whenever I text Austin out of nowhere, he probably like, this girl is nuts. Like I just text him and he just responds out of nowhere. And
not to mention, he told us he was gonna cut us off tonight. He was only gonna do one episode, but we convinced him to do two.
But you don't know, this is another day. This is not the same day, Dawn. Cut. He loves us that much. Austin is the guy. His work is top notch, phenomenal. Like I am not even gonna lie. I was like, let me look at another photographer, but none. Or another videographer. It wasn't for this, because this hands down, I wasn't trusting nobody else to deliver. Ain't nothing on you. Can I finish talking about my man? Austin. But like he's not he belongs to his wife. He's just I always say mine. Like I promise you, everybody in my phone, if they're connected to me, they're mine. It's like not my man. Like my man is my man. He's home, like chilling. But I'm not gonna mention his name on this platform. He know he is. Shout out, boo. But that's my problem. Like if I accept you into my world, into my life, I promise you're in my phone as my niece, my nephew, my daughter, my mommy dearest, and the list goes on. It's nothing personal, and trust me, but it's mine. I own that, because in that time of need, if you're in my phone as mine, that means that I'm connected to you in some type of way. But yeah, big shout out to Austin. You guys can reach him. We'll put his information on the bottom of we'll include his information at the end of this video. So for your photography needs, for your business launching needs, holla at Austin.
But back to my point is that this is so freelance. We did not script this. We did not write this.
At all.
This is just truth. That's why it's so cool, because we just sitting here telling our truth.
Yes.
We didn't write nothing. We don't have no writers. We don't have Tyler Perry. He didn't write nothing for us.
So speaking about, I've been on the top. I'm not even gonna mention. No, we don't have Tyler Perry. But anyhow.
But the bottom line is, this was so a thought a year ago, and we put it together in 5.2 seconds.
Yes. And holla at Austin.
We put it together for 5, and we're definitely going to shout out Austin's business at the end of our
most definitely
at the end of our show.
Because he's been 50 grand.
Yeah, just being just really just me and by myself week after week after week, and kept putting it off, and then having God speak to me at those moments when I'm by myself. I was like, sis, we doing it.
Yes.
We doing it. We calling Austin up, and we gonna give him a date and a time. Even though we was late, but
oh my God, I was on time.
I know, but it was raining, sis.
I know, it's okay.
It was raining. And I came from PG County. We all the way out here in bum.
We can't tell them where we at. We just somewhere.
We in bum.
No, we're in good. This is really good. The Popeye's chicken was good. So
but
we're in good land.
No, not when I say bump. I'm going to say the cuss word. You know how they say bum fuck.
Oh my God!
But I didn't want to say it.
Lord
So you made me say it. Name the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Where's that ash from a year ago? Where is the bird?
No. Why I say?
We need to bring the bird.
Listen, y'all. Why I asked my pastor? I said, Pastor, I need some holy oil.
What?
I swear, y'all. I cannot make this up.
What?
Our pastor gonna call it. I called him up. I texted him. He wasn't answering my text. I said, no. He's not answering my text.
Like,
I know.
Get rid of you.
I know he will get rid of me.
How do you get rid of a member in your church?
I said, Pastor, I need some holy oil.
I no longer want this member part of my church. How do you?
I don't care. He said, you need some what? I said, when I come to church Sunday, can you give me some of that oil you be putting on people's head? He said, Dawn, if you don't get off my phone, I promise you. I promise you. I said, no, I'm being serious. I need some holy oil. He said, well, go to the store and get some Pompeii. He said, get some Pompeii.
Yes. $7.69.
And I'll bless it for you. I said,
Amen.
no, I want the one that you use. He said, you're not getting it.
No, because
I said, what? He said, goodbye. But I wanted some holy oil. Because, no, in the Catholic Church, we used to go, but they would sell it. They would sell holy.
Why they got all these products.
They would sell holy water. You have to go and they put in a little white tube and you go in there and get some holy water. You know how you dip your hand in holy water and you cross your heart?
No, because I never did that.
I know because I was Catholic. So I used to go and buy the holy water. But they used to give it for free, but then they started charging you for holy water. I said, well, God, diggity
some good schools.
You have to pay for holy water?
They got good schools and they paying grants. The Catholic Church do give back.
Yeah, but guess
maybe I should give. I'm gonna be. No, I'm not.
But I already told you what to do. Because Cameron went.
No.
My son with my kids. I went to Catholic school. I went to St. Mary's of the Assumption in Upper Marlboro. I went to Elizabeth Seton and Bladensburg. My oldest son went to Mount Calvary, and he went to St. Philip's. And guess what, y'all? I'm not going to say which school, but one of the schools, they put him out because he said that the little girl butt looked like a peach.
Oh, they weren't having that.
So they called me, no, listen, the nun called me up. Ooh. The nun called me up and she said, I think that you need to take my oldest son.
We don't want to
I go with and they said, I think you need to take your son to the doctor so he can get on some medicine. I said, I said, huh? I said, are you a doctor? Do you have MD behind your name, or are you a carpet washer?
Not to the nun.
I said, are you a doctor or a carpet muncher? Because right now, that's what you're being, a carpet muncher. Because you're not a doctor. You don't tell me that my son need to be on no debt. And I swear to God, on a stack of Bibles, they overnighted his expulsion.
Oh, they put him out immediately.
They overnighted his expulsion. Yeah. I swear, I wasn't off the phone with that lady. I wasn't off the phone for 2.5
She was typing up the letter while I was talking.
It came ding dong.
Ooh.
I answered the door. It's that thing said. I said, what is this?
Sister Mary Clarence put him out.
Immediately withdraw. I said, these mother hunters done gone.
Mother hunters.
I said, they done gone bananas.
That is.
And guess what? That's when I switched over to the Baptist church.
That's when you went Baptist?
That's when I went Baptist. When they started doing crazy. You taking my goddamn $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000. But you're going to sit and withdraw because he said the little girl, if her butt looked like a peach.
That's not why he got withdrawal.
Well, they shouldn't have called.
No.
It was a snowball. When I say snowball, how it grows. So the snowball was, he called the little girl butt a peach. And then the next step was they called my phone, talk about something, get them on some riddling. And then the next step I called a red carpet muncher. And then the last step
that's why he got withdrawal.
Where they should have never called me.
You right.
Sis, let's keep it a buck. You don't call me telling me my child need to be on Ritalin. You're not a doctor.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is offensive.
Right.
So that's why
all they
even
had
in
to
that.
Right, all they had to do was call me and say, maybe you want to talk to him and let him know that we don't want to, say that little girl's butts look like, but her butt probably did look like a peach. But I get it. But
that's
talk
fine,
to him.
but not the
Ritalin.
Yeah, that was very offensive. That's why I always tell adults, we are grown, yes, and I always hear, I can say what I want. I'm grown. I can say what I want. I'm grown.
We're talking about an 8-year-old though.
But you can't say whatever you want to people.
Well, me, because I'm
just
an adult, I should have said the part.
No, I'm just talking about her. She started with the
send my child to the doctor.
Offensive. Yeah. She
and I ended it.
Instead of, you did. Yeah, you did.
and then I sent them to another, put them in another Catholic school.
Amen.
And then I cussed them out too.
Oh Lord.
Because they said that his cornrows was touching his collar. And I said, well, Johnny's mullet is touching his collar. What's the difference?
Not Johnny mullet.
Johnny's mullet.
You cannot say that.
Well, I said it. And I wasn't playing with them people. Y'all can't be taking my thousands of dollars talking SHI to the T.
I agree.
No.
I agree. You have to.
No. Nobody's going to talk to me crazy. You know how my mouth is. You know,
ratchet.
You know my mouth is.
Just right.
In the name of the my mouth is so ratchet. But I've learned in my.
You're doing much better.
Ain't I? Mm-hmm. Even my manager on my job, he could only get away with this because I know he's trying to say like I'm black, but he was like, he would be like, who do we have today, Donisha or Dawn? That's what he was saying to me. But I would let him get away with it because he treat me so good.
That's what somebody in my family.
But he's like, so who do we have in the meeting today, Donisha or Dawn? I'll be like, it depends on which one y'all bring out.
That's
I could be classy. Or trashy. Now, which one do you want? The classy or the trashy?
Yeah, I think they prefer the classy.
They prefer the. That's why I'm so far in my career, because I chose the classy over the trashy.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so.
That was a great story. So if you guys are planning on enrolling your children this season,
in the Catholic school,
application season is over. Just make sure.
No,
make sure.
Yeah,
just govern yourself accordingly. Okay. So yeah, that was a great story, Dawn. Thank you for that.
I got a plethora of crazy.
I do. Mine is a little different. Like, I am not always by myself. I have dedicated my life to. God has blessed me in the platform where so I'm always around my children. Like I'm always in parenting mode and taking care of her. So Dawn is always by herself, but I'm always surrounded because with my family, my children.
Got that
Raven,
weekend.
and then KJ is over my house this weekend. So yeah, I am that person. Like I'm family geared. So sometimes it gets hectic, it gets overwhelming, and it gets frustrating, and I just need a break. So yeah. But yeah, that was an awesome story. So
it was crazy, I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Outside of the Catholic schools in PG County, let's talk about how you were brought up. Let's talk about being a brown girl. Well, do you want me to talk one?
Go ahead. Babe.
Being raised in Baltimore City has taught me a lot. I was
being more famous.
Yeah, I just don't.
She hate when I say that.
I do because Baltimore. I am not, and I always tell people daily that I'm no longer from Baltimore.
You definitely say that. She definitely says that.
I am from
Maryland.
Yeah, I'm Hebrew. I'm from another place. But growing up in the inner city of Baltimore was absolutely hard being a brown girl. Because I was always, teased and bullied. If you guys, I know y'all know me. Yeah. I was the little dark-skinned girl in my family, because my mom is a little strawberry. Yeah, strawberry is light, and my dad is dark. So I just happened to be the dark-skinned girl. So kind of little, mistreated there. But it's cool. It's cool. I got teased and picked on because I had a dark-skinned girl bald head. I ain't had no hair. I don't know what. My mama put Bantu in our hair. You know Bantu?
The strongest perm on the shelf. God damn.
Yeah. I had no hair and I had a gap. So you know it was terrible for me. But it was pretty rough. Like, and I always got picked on. I don't know why. So I always got picked on from the fact this, but now that I looked at it, like, you got picked on, and everybody around me was living in poverty. But we all got picked on for not having this, not having that, and especially being a dark-skinned girl. So that's part of my story. But I've overcome that. Got my teeth fixed on.
You don't have a gap?
I don't have a gap, and guess what? I have a career. Yeah, that's about it. It was tough. It was tough being out there at a very young age, by myself, having to figure out life by myself, having to learn everything on my own, basically. Oh, shout out, let me testimony, service, testimony, boom, boom, boom. Guess what? I was always embarrassed or ashamed. So when I had my son at 19, growing up in Baltimore City, I had my son at 19. Oh, wow. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Because I didn't have that in my life, in the home at the time. So I was looking for love in all the wrong places. But I had my son at 19. My son was born with a medical diagnosis. It was what it was. So with that being said, I had to drop out of school. I dropped out of school. Had my oldest son, and during that time, I just dropped out. But one day I went to All-State Career College in Baltimore. That's where I got my medical billing certification. I went to All-State Career in Baltimore, where someone told me about this program called Cornerstone Christian Academy, where you can drop out of school, but you can also earn your high school diploma while at home. But what they didn't mention is that it gets you through a trade school, but it don't get you into a college. So all glory belongs to God, because within my career, I had I worked and I was in supervisor positions. I managed. God got me so far, 6 figures, making 6 figures, and still is in my career without having a official high school diploma. But guess what? Last June, I went to Howard County Community College, and I finally got my high school diploma at the age of 42. But guess what? I'm still making 6 figures. You can do the same too. That's why we're here. You can do the same too. So I finally got my high school diploma, and I am attending college. I don't think college is for me.
It's okay. It's not for everybody.
I'm doing it. I am great in my revenue cycle, 6-figure career, but the thing is that I accomplished it when nobody do. I didn't even believe in myself. You believed in me, and my children kept saying, "Mom, you can do it. You can do it." And you know what? I actually felt ashamed. I was scared to tell the world, but somebody needs to hear this, how you still can maneuver around things and revisit it and get your life in order. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to me. I got my high school diploma. I'll be walking across. I didn't walk across last June, but I will be walking across the stage with my diploma this year. So in June. So
congratulations.
Yeah.
That's a story. That's a story. That's a testimony.
That is the story.
That is a testimony that we are sharing, that's being transparent. Like,
being transparent.
42 years old.
42.
Without a high school diploma. And now she has it and still is at the top of her career without a high school. That's amazing. That is freaking amazing.
Amazing. Okay.
And when you told me, I was like, That's
and I
massive.
didn't share it. Listen. I didn't share it with nobody. I was just so ashamed. Like, how they gonna look at me? I don't care. I don't care how anybody look at me. But
Your own mother didn't know.
My mom or my dad didn't know. And I shared that with her. I handed my mom my high school diploma. I put it in a nice little frame so she could finally put it up on her wall. I don't know how they missed it, but I guess life, because
they didn't even know that she didn't have a diploma. That was like a real story. Like, I was like,
yeah,
they didn't know.
They didn't know. Like, I sugarcoat everything.
She faked it till she made it. You know how they say, fake it till you make it.
I really faked it till I made it.
That's right. That's a little slogan, but that slogan is fitting for her. Like, but look. This is how when people say they can't find a job. When people say they can't find a job, there's no jobs out there. I can't get a job.
I made it, and guess what? I brought a lot of people.
She probably worked at Taco Bell when you was a little kid, when you was 15, teenager. But I'm saying, you never had to panhandle or shake your ass for cash.
Nah, I didn't.
You rose. Yeah, that's what I
mean, I can, but no, I
told y'all I was a secular one. I told y'all.
I mean, what you think? How much you think, girl?
I'll throw you some dollars.
Okay, but you know, I'm just gonna.
But she didn't have to do that. Like, she didn't have to do that with no diploma, and look where she is, y'all. Like, so that's why this is the platform for us to inspire, for us to grow you, for you to want to grow you, for you to sit there and say, I can't do it.
And if I help you along the way, you can do it.
You can do it.
And if I help you along the way, and I know I've helped many, like, share, comment.
On Brownies. Like, share, comment on Brownies. Keep this platform open.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people are going to go a lot of places by hearing these stories. I'm telling you. These are real stories. This ain't no craziness.
Fly by night. This is real.
This is not
I am a testimony.
We don't have education and social work where we going to sit and be a young, what's her name? Whatever she is.
I don't know her name.
But she good. But she good. But you know, she got degrees and stuff behind doing what she platform. But this is real stories that we've walked through. Yeah. We've walked through life with these stories. These are the stories that are going to build and grow you like a Lego, like from a block.
Give you hope. Give you hope. There is hope. You can do it. You can make it. Look at me, a little innocent girl.
And so
you look at you. You can. We can make it. We can do this together. I want to share. I want to let you guys know that my secrets are here to help. Not even my secrets, but I'm here to encourage
your
you.
Stories.
My stories. Yeah. My stories.
We do. Everybody got skeletons. I mean, we're not gonna give you all our bones. We're not gonna get all the bones, man. Goddamn it. That ain't happening. We're going to give you some of them.
I can't tell you everything.
We can't tell you everything.
Not everything.
But we're going to tell you a lot. That my kids, listen to this, y'all. My kids, my boys, they love me to death. And they both said, Mom, you know a little bit about a lot. I said, they said, Mom, if there's nothing that we don't ask you and you don't know something about it, like we can ask you about Neptune and you're going to be like, oh, it's the sixth planet. We can ask you about anything and I said, you know what? I said, I'm an only child, if y'all didn't know. I'm super duper spoiled. I'm an only child. My dad is the only boy of 9 kids, so when he had me, he treated me like a boy. I believe it or not, I grew up like a boy. Like, so that's why I'm like a boy, and so I'm able to navigate through life having the mentality of a boy, but being gracefully like a woman, right? And so I can flip the script both ways, right? To give you what you need when you're handling these boys out here. Let's talk about the younger girls. And I can give advice to the women because I have a soft side too. But it's just, this is really going to be a platform where we're going to build and mold and shape some women out there that are fearful, that are scared, that don't want to jump out there. Your testimony with that whole diploma thing, it blew my mind. It blew my mind, sis.
But like you said, it's fearful. Like, we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and we can do anything, thus said the Lord. So I always, like, even with my stories, I just wasn't comfortable to share, because that's how my people made me feel. Like, shut up, be quiet, play the background, because that's how I was raised throughout my life. Oh, that's just Marquita. That's just, so I would shield the goodness that the Lord has shown to me over my life, and I wouldn't share. Like, guess what? Today,
and that's maybe y'all might have missed it in the last episode, but Marquita knew of me as being a crackhead. Y'all might have missed that part because she didn't say it real loud. But but the story is that she knew of me through my son. My son is the brother-in-law of her sister. Marquita knew my son through a family member.
Yeah.
And so the family members told Marquita that my son's mother, who is me, was on crack. So when she met me, she was like, I thought you was on crack. And mind you, I'm her boss.
She was pretty.
I said, what? She said, yeah, they told me that your son, I don't want to mention his name until I asked him if I can say his name on my podcast, but they said, Bloop Bloop, mother was on crack. I said, well, I'm Bloop Bloop's mother. Do I look like I'm on some goddamn crack? And so she was like, no. So that's what I'm just saying, y'all, how stories can transform you. Like, and that's how we bonded, just off of that story, because she thought I was a crackhead.
And guess what?
I ain't never did a drug a day in my life. I didn't know what is crack. What crack?
Crack is whack.
What when they used to say
crack is whack.
Crack is whack. And so I don't do whack stuff. So, but you thought I was a crackhead.
Yeah, girl, straight up junkie, like to the market,
like I was no
like this. Yeah, girl, what you was out there. But look at the good things. Look at you now.
Well, thank God
you were delivered.
Truth. These are true. I'm telling y'all, we cannot make this stuff up. This is true story. My sis, my baby sis, who I love to death, and I'm an only child, so I just embrace this girl like she came out of my mother's womb, because I love her so much and her growth. And I used to tell her all the time. I used to stop being ghetto. You are not from Park Heights. You're from. I used to tell her all the time. Stop. If you don't stop,
I will get with you.
She would be so. I'd be like, Marquita, stop it. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
I'm not like, that anymore.
Okay. Like, stop. And guess what? Look at her now.
Look at me now. Fresh dinner.
Well, guys, we are closing out. We told our story. We told our story last with the.
We want to hear y'all.
Canceling. We got the story today.
We want to hear y'all.
With my sister and her diploma. She gonna get. She gonna walk. She already got it, but she gonna actually officially walk across the stage. Yes.
I want y'all to be a part of your journey.
Yeah. So
and I didn't tell anybody. So now I'm telling. I mean, my mom, my dad.
But guess what? The world knows now.
They do. And if you need help, you need my guidance. To point you in the right direction. Holla at me. Yeah. Holla at me. I'll help you.
Hit us up.
Oh, businesses. You mentioned your business.
Oh, yes. So we started off by saying we're going to do the business thing, and we want you guys to send us some business so we can announce. But I'm a business owner.
Yes.
I own a business.
Shout out. Yes. Tell me what you do, girl.
And
Tell me what you do.
I am a bartender. bartender.
Yeah,
I've been
I'm a
bartending for.
bartender. Ooh, she looking at me. Yes,
So I'm a bartender.
The
I'm
hottest one in the DMV.
the
okay?
hot, yes, and I love, 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 love my job. And so, with me loving my job, I decided to open up a mobile bartending business,
Come on through.
which I launched last year.
Mhm.
It's called Pleasing Your Taste Buds, which is a
Pretty
play on
YT.
PYT, Pretty Young Thing. So, Pleasing Your Taste Buds, PYT, pleasingyourtastebuds.com. So look me up if you have a wedding or an event or an extravaganza. If you want mocktails for a kid's birthday party,
Yeah.
I'm your woman. I'm your
Yes,
I'm
she
your
is.
business. I'm your black woman-owned business. Again, PYT, pleasing your taste buds. So if you know of a wedding, this is definitely wedding and graduation season. This is a season where you're looking for the best. The best business for your buck, right? So,
And listen and attentive.
yes, and I'm going to give you the best business for your buck. I'm not going to hit your pockets because this is residual income for me because I have a very, very, very good job that I love to death. But I love to bartend. I love to serve. I love to serve. I love providing excellent, exceptional customer service. My customer service is top tier. You're not going to find any customer service like mine. None. Zero. And I do everything on my own, from the bar back piece to the actual bartending. If it's a big, big event, then my oldest son will help me. But I do it from the alpha to the omega and everything in between. So if you're looking for a bartender,
Holla at you. And not to
Holla at
mention,
your
if you're looking
girl.
for some, just something. Because my girl has her own mixed drinks, if you're
I have
just feeling a
signature
little
drinks.
buzzy for that weekend, just holla at her.
yeah,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
sell. So yes, yeah. Thank you, sis. I
You're
sell.
welcome.
So I do right now. I sell a lot of my specialty drinks out of my home. So people will just hit me up because they love my specialty drinks, and they'll come and I sell them about a half gallon. But I would sell them however you need them. I prefer to do it by the half gallon just because of the cost. But yep, you can hit me up and you can come and do a taste testing. I do taste test in a little 8-ounce. I actually give samples, but they're more than a sample because it's in an 8-ounce container that if you want to try, just to put my business out there, because I'm not looking to make anything off of the taste test, right? I want you to taste it and like it and then use me and purchase. But thanks, Skeeter, for mentioning that. I do sell them. So without actually having to do an actual venue or service, I do sell the drinks out of my house.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
And
So look me up. PYT, pleasing. You have on the website is Pleasing Your Taste Buds. All one word. pleasingyourtastebuds.com. All one word. And my number is 301-825-6333. So hit me up. That's 301-825-6333. I'm out of Clinton, Maryland, and that's in PG County. But I would deliver if it's a weekend, again, because I travel every Monday through Friday. I leave on Mondays, and I come back on Friday. So if you need anything for a Saturday or a Sunday, I could definitely meet you to deliver the product.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So
And
we want to definitely mention Austin's information.
yeah, and Auntie Mommy
coming
is
soon.
coming soon. Auntie Mommy is
The
coming
platform
soon.
is up.
The platform is up, so we'll be looking for braiders. It's my own, family owned thing, but I'll be looking for braiders soon to come and work in my shop. Licensed estheticians, all of that good stuff is based off of family care, and we're also based off of helping youth in the community who cannot afford to, get there, pay these $200 and $300 prices for their hair, and building youth who is, who know how to do braids and stuff, but don't have the platform and someone
Or
to
the
teach
space.
them, or the space to learn and to develop their skill. So holla at me. Auntie Mommy is coming. I'll put more details out. Auntie Mommy Beauty Bar. Yeah, so that's about
Do you
it.
want to mention Austin? Give Austin information.
Yes, Austin, we need your information. Can you wait a minute? I'm gonna look it up on my phone. I'm so I know,
That's
all
okay.
I know is if y'all want me to get it, like he don't want me to get his cell phone number out. So
I'm fine.
it's
Tell
gonna
him
be
the
very private. Like Austin is amazing.
He's an amazing photographer. Wait till y'all see our
Patient.
pictures.
Patient.
When we post our pictures on our website, y'all can be like, damn.
Patient and
I thought that was Neil Long. That's what you're gonna say. You be like, God,
not
is that Neil?
Jesus.
Who's that? Taraji?
Not
Alright.
Taraji.
Janet Jackson? Y'all gonna say something.
So-
Y'all might say Natalie Cole. Who knows? Y'all gonna say something.
Natalie Cole.
That's how good the picture look.
Oh, okay, Natalie. So Austin, let me get back to Austin. You guys can reach him at YRN Photos on Instagram. Real estate, branding, and wedding, like all of that. Cause y'all need to look at his page. That's all I got to say. Just look at it. Even if you're looking at somebody else, I promise you, you will not be disappointed about what this young man is doing and supporting his photography needs.
But sis, stand up showing your fit real quick.
Oh my God, my knee.
Please. I don't care. I love these pants. Stand up and show me your fit.
Okay.
Please.
Oh my God. Y'all know I am just so.
Look at these pants, y'all. Look at these pants. Look at these pants, my sis.
I'm not going to turn all the way around because I have to govern myself accordingly. But maybe just one little turn.
See, look at it. So extra long.
Maybe just this outfit is like really giving like style and
I
grace.
love this.
Because I said this season in my life, I'm just going to try different. Like, I want to be in my relaxed.
And look at Brownies on her head. Been down since they used to.
Oh, yeah. Brownie. What's that? I'm
This
confused
side.
with the cow.
Oh, the other side. Right here. Brownies.
Brownie.
I have washing caps on mine.
Oh, let me see.
I don't have
I'm going
brownies.
back to Austin, his link tree. So his web Austin, you can reach him on his on his Instagram page. You guys can click on the link in his bio, and it's linked to Linktree, whereas though he lists all of your what you're looking for. Click on anything like he has. Austin is so dope. He has Women History Month. It's Women's History Month on his page. So look him up. He'll have all your photography needs there. Okay?